Back again. If you haven't been here yet, my name is Hannah and this is my channel HLB, where the main focus is sustainability, yoga, and design. And this video falls into the yoga category. It's movement for your hands and wrists. As a designer, I sit a lot at my desk and I'm researching and I'm talking to clients and I'm sourcing and picking out materials. And we talk a lot about how sitting at your desk for hours on end hurts your back and your neck, and that is true, but it also has an effect on our hands and our wrists, and they rarely get as much attention. So today we're gonna give our hands and wrists a little bit of love. So let's get started. I call this one, How Much Do You Love Me? This much. So we're just really energetically going to be opening and closing our palms. At first it's not going to feel like much, but we're going to do 10 like this, 10 in front of us, 10 out to the side, and then 10 behind your back. And you will start to feel a little bit of a burn, but it's so good. It's so good for you. So let's get started. Okay, how much do you love me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 on that one. And behind you. How much do you love me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You don't want to go so much to where you're going to hurt yourself, but just opening and closing your hands is a motion that we don't do very often. We sit in this kind of position a lot, or at least I do. So you really want to energetically open those fingers, give it a little bit of space, and that should help. Okay, next one, we're just gonna shake that out. Shake it, 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 up and down and to the sides. Okay, that was number 2. Number 3 is rolling your wrists. So I have this little crystal ball because I had an obsession with rocks and I collected different types of polished rocks when I was a kid. So this is what I have. It's got a little bit of weight to it, which is good. You may have a tennis ball, or you can just put your hand in a fist or just kind of let it relax. What we're gonna do here is hold our arm up and rotate. We're gonna do this 10 times each direction. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you don't have to hold your arm like this. You can do it out in front of you or down by your side, but I want to work a little bit of my muscles here too. So I'm holding it up. 3, 4, 5. Ooh, do you hear that clicking? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's okay if your rotation isn't a perfect circle. Everybody's joints are a little bit different. Like my left side too, is not as flexible as my right side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now let's move on to some more stretching. This is a really simple one you can do at your desk, in bed, in the passenger seat of a car, wherever you are, you can do this one. You're gonna pull back your thumb with the weight of your other arm. You're not trying to wrench it back, you're just kind of giving it a little bit of weight here. And remember to breathe. And if this is too much, if you're feeling that stretch, come off a little bit. Now we're gonna go to the pointer finger. Just stretch it back as far as feels comfortable. Mine goes to about here. Some people can push theirs all the way back, but that is just not how my body works. So I'm going to respect it and just stretch it to where there's a little bit of tension. Now we're going to go to our middle finger. Woo, that's tight. Okay. Next finger. It's so helpful to stretch like this. And the pinky finger. My pinky finger is extra bendy today for some reason. All right. Next hand, just a little bit of weight into the thumb. Stretching it back and breathing. And the pointer finger. And the middle finger. I'm about to make a joke about how I use my middle finger a lot. You can see, I think I'm funny. All right, just keep stretching that. Now your ring finger. And your pinky finger. Yeah, that's going back really far. Super flexible today. Maybe your pinky finger is extra stiff today, or maybe you don't have pinky fingers. I don't know. But regardless of how many fingers you have, if you have any, it's a good stretch. All right, now we're going to take one thumb and put it on the inside of the other hand and kind of do a crab pinch. We're going to invert the stretch and just pull your palm towards your chest. And if you want a little bit more, you can push against your hand. So it's kind of this push and pull action that's going to give you a stretch all the way up to your elbow. If you're really tight, you might be feeling it even in your shoulder, but just make sure not to push too hard, too far. You want to feel it, but you don't want to hurt yourself. And just breathe. If you want, you can tip your head to the side like I am. Feel it in your neck a little bit. And breathe and switch up to your other hand. Again, with the crab pinch, massage the inner center of your palm and invert that stretch. It should feel really good. If it's too much, like always, pull on it a little less. If it's not enough, maybe put it onto the ground just a little bit. These are really tender joints and tendons in here. You don't want to hurt yourself. Okay. Next, we're going to come into an all fours position here, almost like you're about to do cat-cow, but instead, we're going to stretch the arm bones. You're going to take your left hand and rotate it outwards and back. If this is too much, just come up a little bit. Maybe you're to the side. Maybe you're all the way forward. That's fine too if that feels like a stretch. But for me, I'm going to turn it back. We're going to go in a circular motion. I'm going to start with really small little circles one direction. This should feel like a really deep stretch, especially in your inner wrist, all the way up through your elbow. I think here I start to feel my elbow overextending. You can see that. So I should probably come out a little bit. There I go. All right, now we're going to continue to do that circular motion with our bodies. And the other direction. This is really good for kind of lubricating the joints. and giving yourself a well-rounded stretch that you don't get in many options. You want to avoid collapsing like I just did. You're going to want to hold yourself up like you're pushing against the earth. It's going to protect your joints and your muscles. All right, now we're going to take the other hand and rotate it around and do little circles. Again, moving really slow here. Pushing against the ground, not collapsing. Moving my entire body, not just swinging. And breathing all the while. If you find that you stop breathing, do smaller circles or move your hand a degree less twisted. If it feels good, maybe just sit in a position and gently rock. Keyword here is gentle. You want to always be gentle with your body, especially in positions where it isn't natural for it to sit that way. And I'll do a little cat and cow for fun, one of my absolute favorites. All right, friends, so we're going to end with a more full stretch. This one you're going to feel all the way up into your neck, all the way down your arms and your wrists and your hands. So I'm going to start with our hands next to us. You can sit cross-legged or with your feet underneath your bum, whatever feels good for you. This might be tough on some people's knees, so a nice cross-legged position might be better. Breathe in and out, tilt to the side. We're going to take the opposite hand of whichever way you tilted. I'm going left, so I'm taking my right hand. I'm just going to reach it up. Ooh, see, that is already a very intense stretch for me. My hand is flexed, like I'm trying to push the wall that's to the side of me out. And I can feel that from my pointer finger all the way up to my neck. And if that's too much, if it's burning or pulling, come down a little bit. Or if you find yourself holding your breath, come down a little bit. Otherwise, all right, now flip your hand up. Oh, that's a nice little rest. And then a stretch in a different area. Ooh. All right, slowly back to center, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Remember to try and keep your shoulders back and relaxed. We don't want to be crunching into our ears here. Oof. Lefty is always tighter for me. And that's okay. And flip your palm face up. And slowly back to center. Okay, that's it. Come back to this video or memorize it and do it yourself. It will help so much. I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, please, 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 please like and subscribe. See you soon. Hi, I'm sitting here editing that video, and I had so much trouble with my audio. So if you made it all the way through the video, thank you so much. And if you're another creator and you have a mic system that works really well for you, let me know in the comments. Thanks.